getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Who high, who not? Tell me.
Have fun at Street Kings while building up your badges, XP, takeover, and more.
This year, you'll find co-op or singles play against more than...
The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Blake Griffin. C.J. McCollum is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Hill in at small forward. And for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with James. Then there's Mobley, then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Irving in at the point. Clark, two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Paul looking over the floor. Over Irving. Paul with the bucket.
So dangerous in these sets. Paul is a maestro at running the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to Love. From deep, Mitchell. They get the rebound. James. Here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Hill. Can't hit that one.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Shot's good by James.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Jordan against Mobley. Jordan, the pass to McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. James inside. McCollum defends. Love for three. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Irving, that's good.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more.
24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside for Love. Clock at 6. Back to James. Takes a three. And it's Love missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Now, here is James. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jordan, soft touch off the glass.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Paul against Irving. James outside. Love passes to Allen. Outside for Irving. Fires it. Mitchell misses. And so Paul will bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1.
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Irving looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Irving. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close-range look. That's a nice pass.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Hill. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Inside, Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Out left to the wing. Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got a
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside, Hill. Paul against James. Here's Griffin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And that one's good. James.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Now Jordan. Pass to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Releases. Mitchell misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin is.
Love inside. Working on Griffin.
2 minutes.
Irving, the pass to Love. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mitchell misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Irving. Cleveland again missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Irving. Pass to James. To end the run. And he lays it in. James has got 12.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
McCollum with it. Checked by Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes.
Grant Hill helping a teammate with a good pick that time.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Paul passes to Griffin, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Garland's checked in.
A truly dynamic athlete. Blake Griffin can beat you with his strength or his agility, or the combination of the two. He's really impressive.
Outside, Hill. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's good.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Hill in at the 3. Now, here is James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's Jordan, and it's good. 2 points. Jordan's got 6 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Irving. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Now here's Love. Shoots a fadeaway. Griffin pulls down the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Hill. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far to the paint. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Garland. 10 points for Chris Paul.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
It's James on the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time. LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Ball against Irving. Outside, Hill takes a 13-footer, and he hits the jumper. 6 points for him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Irving, that's good.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Ball finds Garland. With the floater. Love with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. John Collins comes in for Griffin. And it's Redick in for Paul. And Irving gets it to go.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Hill. Outside Garland. He takes it in to the left side wing. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen outside to the inside. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Hill. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to James. From deep, Mitchell.
You know, you can't ignore the effect Redick's defense has on that possession. I mean, active and aware, making that shot as hard as possible.
And that one's good.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And that one's good. Irving's got 13 now.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And there's the lob.
You know, Hill can turn it on so quickly. Once he buries a couple of quick shots, then that basket starts to expand.
Here's James. No good that time. Some solid defense from Jordan. And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Redick. It's stolen by Love. Irving with it. He's picked up by Garland. James deciding where to go with it. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Garland. Redick outside. Pass to Jordan. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside Mitchell. Hill against James. 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Hill with the steal. Redick passes to Hill. Love with the defensive effort.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Garland finds Hill. Collins outside. Garland against Mitchell. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Rejected by James. They recover it. Hill. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by throw it down! Nice!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Garland. And here's Redick for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, tremendous work. Right out of the gates, it was the Clippers setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. While the lead changed hands quite a bit earlier on, they maintained firm control of the game to close out the first. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
Looking. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kyrie Irving out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
James inside, guarded by Garland. And slam dunk by James.
That's a great move right there. But really, you just expect those kind of plays from him now.
The Clippers in the lead. Up top, McCollum. Checked by Mitchell with a 9-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
James up top. James double teamed. Pass to Love. Out to James. Over Garland. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Griffin outside. To the middle. Here's Garland. Pass to Jordan. McCollum on the wing. Over Mitchell. McCollum's shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Irving. It's James on the wing. Over Garland. Boy, cranks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Matherin's checked in for Los Angeles. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Paul. McCollum outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
If they allow him to keep getting to the bucket like that, this lead is going to explode as we go down the stretch.
McCollum outside. That one's good for 2. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Love for 3. He drops it from range. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Ball passes to McCollum. Now Matherin. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Griffin. Three-pointer Matherin. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
McCollum, the pass to Jordan. Now Paul. He's guarded by Irving. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Irving against Paul. And it's Irving missing.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
And Griffin slams it in.
This has been their plan tonight. Hey, get Griffin touches and let him do his thing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back over to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell, the pass to Love. Uses the glass on the layup. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Clippers trail by 4.
All right, Cavs fans, let's show some love.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Irving. Paul, shot is off. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And the shot's good by Irving.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Paul passes to Matherin. Over James. Rejected by James. And he's able to get it back. Paul, shot is off.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Mitchell, the pass to Irving. Matherin against James. Outside for Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 6.
2 minutes.
Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 25 points.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Tell you what, drawing fouls is a bit of a skill, and it's one that Paul excels at.
Crawford's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Irving, the pass to Mitchell. Griffin pulls down the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Rejected by James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. .111 left in the third quarter. Fast break Cleveland. Irving with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Collins against Love. Cleveland working the ball around now. James inside. Clock at 4. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Redick's checked in.
For the Clippers, J.J. Redick.
Paul against Irving. Pass to Collins. Here's Redick. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Irving. lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Outside Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get close to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 10 on the floor for the Clippers. They've got Darius Garland. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. Cleveland calls timeout. Here's James.
And now, please welcome to the court.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And he gets the bucket.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
C.J. McCollum.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside, Hill. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
James goes in.
Love the attack mindset. Big second half bucket to extend the lead.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Hill. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
The kick out to Griffin. James against Hill. Over James. And the Clippers miss again. Cleveland leading by 11. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 37 points for LeBron James.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Garland. That one's wide left. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Paul, he's checked in for Garland. Both free throws good from James. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Let's show some love for your powerhouse dance team.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hill. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Throws it up high and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Pass to James. LeBron without hesitation. And it's James with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Paul passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Very hard to keep Griffin in check close to the hoop. He's got power and finesse.
Outside for Love. Back to Irving. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Griffin. Here's Hill. Rejected by James. And they get it back. Here's McCollum. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Lets it go from the wing. And Love with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Paul against Irving. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, rejected by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Love for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out to Paul. Pass to McCollum. Here's Griffin. And no good. Love with the defensive effort. Hill against Mitchell. Love passes to James. And here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Who wants a pizza? You know what to do.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, LeBron James.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Hill against James. Offensive board. Pass to Hill. Tries yet again. Count it. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Love. Rebound by the Clippers.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
His range and timing protecting the rim. He blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. John Collins checked in for Jordan. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Hill. Crawford's checked in for McCollum. And it's Redick in for Paul. Pass to Crawford. Redick outside. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Collins, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They have a 19-point lead. James goes in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Redick outside. Lets it fly. That one a little long. So it's the Cavaliers now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
For Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Crawford. Pass to Collins. Redick outside. Over Irving. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
We appreciate you all.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Get home safe, and we look forward
LeBron,
to
you've
seeing
accomplished
you again
so much in this
very
league.
soon.
How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.